Welcome back. We are in Myst, in more Myst than one, I guess. And there is a Relto page here, which Nora has already gotten sneakily in the last video, but I haven't. This gives you the fireplace, or stove, or whatever. And in Complete Chronicles, this Relto page, I believe, is actually behind the fireplace here. If you go into the fireplace and then enter the original combination from Myst, that's how you get the fireplace, that Relto page. But here you cannot do that at all. You can't get into the fireplace, which also means that the Easter egg from Path of the Shell is not available. Which is if you make an egg-like symbol on the fireplace, it takes you to a recipe for dunny eggs. Which looks horrible, by the way, that recipe, if you've ever seen it. It's not like something you'd ever want to eat.
Did you do that in Complete Chronicles? Did you do that?
No, I didn't do the Easter eggs in the Let's Play. We can see the scorch marks from the books of Cirrus and Ahnonay. I don't offhand remember which was on which side. I think Ahnonay was on this side and Cirrus on the other, but I'm not sure. The paintings that open up the pathway to the tower elevator are unfortunately broken, so we can't do that. And somehow the Catherine's shirt came back in between recording sessions. I think the Barrow probably put it back. The tower rotation painting is still here, but you can't do anything with it. Well, you can look at it.
And you can't go out. You can't. That's very sad. You can't go out and wander on Myst Island.
Yep, that's the really sad thing. I don't really know how this is supposed to fit chronologically with Myst 5, considering in Myst 5 the door is open and all the paint inside the library is really peeled off and faded, while here it looks like somebody varnished the place yesterday. I think they should just put the dilapidated Myst model into Uru. I mean, they have it anyway for Myst 5, so why wouldn't they put it in this one?
Hmm.
And the sky in the... well, it's painted on the ceiling. I guess it's the sky anyway.
As Myst is such a powerful icon for all Myst lovers, you'd think they'd let us out the door. But no, I guess the library was concession enough. And in real Myst, isn't there something that rises out of the floor where the sparkly is?
Yeah, the book for what's it called? Rhyme.
Rhyme, yes. The Ice Age.
Exactly. I think it's this this pattern in the middle. You can sort of see where it would have risen up. I guess they probably just adapted the real Myst model so they could use it with Uru. It's a shame they only did the library and not the rest of the place. Okay, well that's basically all we can do here. Now, there's a couple things we accidentally sort of skipped in Ahnonay, so we're going back to do them now. And I'm going to share my Relto book with Nora for that. Because there's some things that you can see in Ahnonay. Some things that you could see in Complete Chronicles, and some that are unique to Uru Live. And of course we intend to show you. The first thing, of course, is the 4th version of Ahnonay. The reason we didn't go there before is because once you get out of the 4th control center, after you pull the lever in the control center, you have no way of getting back into the control center without going back through the whole link around to get back there. So our intention was to go via the train to the other side and then touch the shell cloth there, so we could get back there, and then go look at the 4th version, but then we got sidetracked with the portal and the cleft and Kveer and Myst.
Can you come out here for a minute? Can you come outside?
Yes, I can. You have the stove now on the side. I guess you want to have a barbecue or something.
It's more like a bread oven.
Yeah, it does resemble that.
But we were kind of curious as to why it's on the outside of the building instead of in the inside, but never mind.
Well, I think probably because they couldn't find any place to put it on the inside.
Is there anything else you haven't shown that we've collected?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, did you do the clock? Did you show the clock?
I think I showed I showed all of the rings, I think, anyway. So I should probably have shown the clock as well. Well, in case I didn't, I'm showing it now. There it is. That's the clock. I'm fairly sure I already showed that.
Probably.
And of course we have all of the wedges. Alright, we were gonna go back to Ahnonay. Use the red book and just link to the beginning. So we link to the shellcloth. It takes us back to the observation point at the end, which I think is Kadish's office or Kadish's living quarters or something. And this version, here we can see why it wasn't included in the rotation, because it wasn't finished yet. Presumably, Kadish intended for this to be included as a possible even further version of the future, where we could see that Kadish was being revered by this huge statue in the middle. But he never got around to finishing it before the fall.
Yeah, it's very sad. Sad that he died alone in that vault.
Well, he has no one to blame but himself.
What's this over here?
Hmm?
It's kind of spooky because you could easily trip and fall off. I don't know what that is.
That's just a fixture for a post.
It's very dark.
Yeah, it's quite dark here, so it's hard to make out exactly where you're going at times. One thing you can see here, if you stand on the edge, which can be hard to do without falling over it, is there's actually some a gear motif down here as well. I think it's not a functional gear. That sort of lines up with the drawing in either Chemo, which did also show gears in the bottom of the spheres. There's also a gear there, so maybe the statue was supposed to be able to rotate or something. At least I can't think of anything else it would be for.
Isn't there... Can't we get over here somehow? Didn't we do that once? Very trickily.
You can get over to the tower island, if that's what you mean. I can't see what you were looking at.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I remember that it's very hard because it's very dark.
Oops. That was
Did you
a little
just
bit too
fall
far. I fell. I'll come back.
Oh dear.
It's not a problem for me.
I don't think it's there. I think it's down here that you go. I don't know.
Yeah, I wanted to stand on the edge, but I jumped too far.
And you'll notice I didn't close your windows. Whoops. Oop. Oops.
Have you found the place?
I am somewhere where I can see solid ground underneath, but I'm waiting for you. There you are.
Yeah, here it is. You can walk down here, and then... I'm
gonna follow you, because I really...
Yeah, it's a bit dark on my screen as well here. Suppose you can adjust the gamma.
Whatever that is. Adjust the gamma. Oops. Oh god.
No, I just jumped over the plate because I couldn't walk onto it. And here we make it to where the...
Do I have to jump?
No, well, maybe, I don't know. What you can see is that he was apparently planning... I'm trying to get around these pipes, but since I can't properly see them, having some trouble walking around them. I can't get inside here for some reason. I think there's something blocking my way, some sort of mesh, which I can't really see, unfortunately. You can just barely, considering the videos are usually even darker than the game actually is. You might not be able to see it. But you can see from this angle. You can see it against the light of the statue. You can see that the framework for the ladders inside the tower is in place, including all the stuff that was there. So probably he was planning to actually build a tower around it, although he did not actually do so. Well, we'll continue in the next video.